Hello there. Yeah, sorry about that. Once again, my computer has crashed because of my capture card. But I think it's working out though, because look, you can see Raspberry Pi, and now you can't see it. So I'm just gonna make sure I don't mess up this setup. Alright, it's still there. I'm not gonna do anything to it. And I'm gonna hope that it doesn't crash again, because if it crashes again, we might have to give up today's stream. But I really wanna sort of sit down and chill with some code. But yeah, I mean, last thing to do is actually to kind of just look at the chat, right? And then make sure that you can see it. You can see what messages are coming in. Just so I'm not talking to myself here. There you go. I'm just going to turn it slightly like this. And I'm also, I mean, should probably delete the other videos, right? The ones that didn't succeed. So the live ones that weren't actually good. So these two. They're both today, makes sense. And I can delete. There you go. There you go, guys. We're really sorry about that. But hopefully we can do something now. So what I've established is that I don't really have anything useful installed on my Raspberry Pi, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to install a good distribution of Linux. I don't know which one yet. Probably like Ubuntu, just for the tools and stuff, because obviously Ubuntu supports most of the shit that we want. So that's what we're going to do for now. Let me actually just show you guys my actual screen. But yeah, let's see what images we can actually install. I know we can have Manjaro installed in here. I know we can have, obviously, Ubuntu. From experience, Manjaro is a little bit, you know, iffy to set up, because although most of the tools are supported, you may get one or two tools that aren't supported, so you either have to build from source or you have to download it from dubious places. We don't want Raspbian. There you go. We probably just want Ubuntu, to be honest, but let's take a look at the other ones. Elementary OS isn't too bad. I have seen this distro before. Kali, no, we don't really want Kali. CentOS is a good one as well, because it has quite good support for the compilation tools that we want. Arch Linux, and I guess Manjaro lies in that category, although it's not really an Arch Linux. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna go for Ubuntu. I think I'm set on Ubuntu, right? So let's do that. Let me first of all connect my device here. And then we can open the Raspberry Pi imager, if I've still got it around. No, I don't. So let's install it. I've just realized I don't actually have a chat on my screen, so I can't see who's on it. There you go. Let's install this now. And we're gonna run it. So let's choose the OS. Raspberry Pi OS, no. Other general purpose OS, yes. Ubuntu, probably, yeah. 23.04. Huh. Could be good. I mean, it feels like it's a little bit too new of an Ubuntu build for me to install on the Raspberry Pi. But, you know, let's go for it. Yeah, Ubuntu server 64 bits, right? That's kind of what we want. We don't really want a full-on desktop. Yeah, let's go for this one. Choose storage, this one here. Oh, not yet. Let's just look at the configurations. So we want to enable SSH. We want the Raspberry Pi hostname. Use password authentication. Set password and username. Okay, so what's the default username and password? I think it's Pi at Raspberry, right? Or something like that. This is just within my network anyway. I don't want to configure LAN. Play sound when it finishes. Okay, why not? That's right, yeah. Yeah. Having a little hot chocolate as well. And in the meantime, let's look for what we actually need to set up the remote VS Code environment. Yeah, I don't think it's much actually. I think it's just really installing this remote development extension and then SSH into the machine, right? So as long as we can do that, we can install the rest of the stuff within Visual Studio itself. But yeah, we shall wait for that first. Just gonna make sure I'm sounding okay as well. As long as we can do that, we can install the rest of the stuff within Visual Studio itself. But yeah, we shall wait for that first. Good, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Okay, play the sound. I can now remove it, so let's do that. We removed it. I got the fan back here on my machine so it doesn't get too hot. And basically, I think we can simply just put that in here, right? So let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, let's see what the Raspberry Pi has to... Something is happening there on my Raspberry Pi. I can see it reading data from the SSD, and there we go. That means we have Ubuntu installed there. Now, it would be amazing if I can switch my keyboard as well, but that would mean that I'm also switching my microphone away from OBS, and that's definitely going to do something to to my computer, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, yeah, so we're kind of ready to log in, I guess, which is fine, except, you know, there is one problem. I haven't actually set up the the WA supplicant file. WPA supplicant Raspberry Pi conf. Yeah, this is going to be quite interesting because I have not done this on Ubuntu before. Is it even supported? I think it is, right? I think it should be. And I can't actually see what's going on there. It's doing a bunch of stuff. I'm only seeing this through the lens of OBS, so I can't really read the text very well. But it is doing stuff still. So we just let that finish. Yeah, what I should have done really, it's like I should have gone to this and actually set up the wireless LAN, to be honest. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Let me do that actually. So essentially, I can turn it off now. Right, I can turn it off, and let's do it again. Because I should have set up the wireless LAN. Rookie mistake, I know, rookie mistake. Yeah, let's configure this. I don't know what the password is. Okay. I think that sounds about right, to be honest. There you go, we're gonna write it again. Yeah, it's a shame. I didn't realize I had to set up the wireless LAN. There you go. And this is also not going to be a really fun stream because we're not really doing any programming for the most of it. What we're trying to do is actually VS Code remote Raspberry Pi or something, right? That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, I mean, it's just SSH, there's not much to it. As long as we can SSH, we can we can do the rest, right? Okay, so we're done now. Let me reconnect things. Put it back here. Turn it on again. Let's look at what it is doing. Hopefully we'll be able to see stuff again. There you go, the famous Raspberry Pi screen at the start. I'm not sure if there's anyone even watching this. If there is, how is it going? And welcome to the stream. And I can actually see whether or not disconnected by going on my actual Wi-Fi admin stuff. With some very bad news, I guess. And I'll be able to see the device information here, right? Raspberry Pi is connected from the looks of it. Question is, can I SSH into it now? Because then if so, then we're set up, basically. Let's try. SSH pi at raspberry the local. Maybe we just look at the device information. Oh, this is this device information, nice. I wish I could see which devices are connected here. Is it LAN status by any chance? Network security. Not sure if I should be showing this to everyone, but I'm gonna move to the other, and no one can see this anyway. Yeah, so basically I'm just on my routers page, my routers admin page. I'm just trying to see what devices are connected to it, which shows me Raspberry Pi here, but I can't see the information for that particular device. I don't know what IP it has. Oh no. Quit that. Yeah, I mean, how do I connect to raspberry.local? I can't believe I'm having to search for this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it wrong. It's literally SSH. Right at Raspberry .local. At least that's what this claims to be, right? Yeah, raspberry.local. Yeah. Can we not see what it is in here? Oh, there's some keys there. I mean, I'm sure you guys can't connect to it anyway, so. This is on my local network. So how can I find the IP used by my Raspberry Pi locally on my router? That is a very good question. So I thought I had to use my routers page, but that doesn't really display anything, which is very bad, I guess. Diagnostics, device management. Oh, there you go, finally. It's in device management. Host alias. Just want to see what kind of RasberryPi.local, right? Maybe that's why, guys. It's because I did RasberryPi.local. There you go. Makes it a lot easier. So all this time just to figure out I've had a typo. So that's fine, that's fine. We're not going to get too upset. But yeah, I can connect to it and this should be the password, right? Yay, there you go, we're in there. Can we doubly get Google? Are we connected to the internet? We are, right? Cool. So now we just have to upgrade everything. I'm going to turn it off so you can see. Let's just do an update. And also in Visual Studio Code, we can install the remote extension. Let's upgrade this. Then we're going to start sort of installing all the tools that we need shortly. So just to be sure, this is from the Raspberry Pi. So I'm just connecting to the server that I've installed here. I hope this doesn't take a lot of time, because I was hoping to actually get some coding done today. Okay, so we made it there. Now we basically no longer need the Raspberry Pi screen here, so you should no longer need this view at all. What we do need to do is install remote here, the remote extension. There you go. And then can we do a remote explorer, focus on. Show remote menu. Connects WSL, no, SSH. So it's installing an extension that I need. Add new SSH host, yes. SSH pi at RasbperryPi.local. Select SSH config. Okay, can do that one. Let's connect to it. Select the platform of the host. Okay, it's a Linux platform. It's actually quite helpful. I've never used this before in Visual Studio. Could not establish connection to RaspberryPi.local. Why? Why not? Connection refused. Fine. Ah, why? Let's just close the remote for now. We'll try that in a second. Let this finish updating first. It is taking a while, isn't it? Okay, it should be nearly done now. It's just setting up the hooks. UTC, what time is it? Yeah, this is definitely wrong. We're gonna run that. Yeah, I mean, in the meantime, let's... Why did it not work? Remote, show remote menu, connect to host, RaspberryPi.local. Let's look at the details here. Yeah, something definitely fails. Like it doesn't try to ask me for my password in the first place. Let's try and Google in the errors and see if anything comes up. The process tried to... Got some output, clearing the connection timeout. Stuff. More actions. Open SSH configuration file. Okay. Ah, okay, is there a password or something like that in here? SSH config file. Password. Configure password-based SSH authentication. This is what we need. Oh yeah, that's what we need here, I guess. Right. What is it? Password authentication. Yes. Okay. Now we can try again. Show remote menu, connect to host, RasbberryPi local. Linux. Continue, yes. Visit enter, confirm your password. Okay. There you go. Now it's working. It's downloading all the Visual Studio Code server stuff. In the meantime, this is nearly done. You selected Linux as the remote platform. This will be stored in... Okay, don't show again. That's fine. No folder opened. And if we do a Control-Alt-T, what do we get? Okay, good. So we are basically in my home Pi directory. And this is the Raspberry Pi sort of set up as my kind of remote platform here. So basically anywhere... Hola, Miguel. Hey Miguel, I just saw your message. I realized that it's not showing on the chat here for some reason. Sorry about that, Miguel. It was just that I wasn't, you know, it was like this, and now me doing this kind of changes it. I'm in a birthday. Oh, you're in a birthday. Is your birthday? If it's your birthday, dude, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Or is it a friend's birthday? It's my mother. Alright. Tell her I said happy birthday. Your friend from England. Un buen cumpleaños. We're celebrating eating. Eating asado. Alright. Asado. See, in Brazil we call it churrasco. We have a different name. But it's the same, right? It's barbecue, I guess. And I guess you guys do it better than Brazil. You have better meats. In Brazil we have the picanha. What do you have in Argentina? You have steaks as well, I guess, right? So, but dude, please enjoy the birthday. You know, don't waste your time here. This is just a boring stream today, and I hope you have a good evening, dude. Okay, so I think we finished updating. You gotta try asado from Argentina one day, yeah? I do, man. There is a restaurant actually here where I live in Manchester called Gaucho. It's Uruguayan and Argentinian, and they have asado type meats, but it's very expensive, man. It's, you know, you get steaks and stuff. Let me see if I can show a screen. It's very, very expensive, but it looks like nice food anyway. Let's see if I can find the website. It's like a steakhouse kind of thing, and yeah. I never go because it's quite expensive, and if you look at, you know, Wagyu burgers and kind of fillet steak salad, it's for rich people basically. It's not quite asado, I guess, but what I want to try, dude, is the milanesa. Milanesa is something I want to try. Hey, if you have dollars, it's cheap. Yeah, man, I figured as much. You know, I really wanted to go this time because I'm going to Brazil in November. But the flights are just too expensive, man. They are like 400 libras, like sterling pounds, which in dollars, I don't know. That would be like $650 to go from Sao Paulo to Buenos Aires. So it's quite expensive, you know. But once you get there, it's cheap. But you know, I'll have to leave it for next year. Next year, I'll definitely try and visit you, man. We'll go for a drink. We'll go for a milanesa. You know, I don't know yet, actually. I mean, if the prices come down, I might go to Argentina, but it's looking unlikely at the moment. Just having a little hot chocolate. Okay, so now we should be able to kind of do C++ here. So let's see, C++. C++ extension pack. Okay, installing now. So this is installing everything on the Raspberry Pi now, so I can code in Raspberry Pi. Let's also kind of install the build essential stuff. So this is going to install some of the compilers and make, I believe, and things that are essential for building, really. Right now I'm doing some graphics with sfml. I don't actually know what that is. Let's look up and see what it is. sfml. Provides simple interface to various components to your PC. Ah, interesting, dude. This is like a C++ C library. Compile out of the box most common operating system. So it's a cross-platform graphics library. Interesting. I've not used this before, you know. But it looks promising. It's a French library from the looks of it. Simple and fast multimedia library. 188 contributors, is still fairly active, so you know, that's good so far. I've heard about Glue, yeah. I've used Glue before. Does it use Glue? GL, I guess, as its base. OpenGL. It's another alternative. Ah, interesting. Cool, cool. Yeah. I'll keep this in mind. If I ever want to come across this, I'll know you, so I'll ask you questions. Interesting. Yeah, right now for this stream, I'm trying to just set up the Raspberry Pi that I have lying around as a build server, as a remote working machine. So I can code wherever I am in the flat with the same environment, whether on my laptop or my iPad or something like that. I can all use Visual Studio Code and connect to my Raspberry Pi to have the same experience. Which services should be restarted? None of them. This is still upgrading my tools. Interesting. Cool, now we are done. I kind of want to install pipx. So pipx is going to install tools for me, like CMake and whatnot, but not from the Linux repository, because I want the latest versions, and pipx will have it, basically. And also Conan, that kind of stuff. I mean, a good test would be to basically download one of my projects and try to compile it with this current setup. Let's see if we can do... Yeah, this one will do. This one, it's not a bad one. I need to continue these projects, man. I start projects, but I never finish them. Except this one. This one is pretty finished. It's just a base64 encoder. It's not too bad. So what if I download the zip? There you go. Copy link. Dude, I don't want to restart anything. Okay. Let's just restart the machine, so the restart. Sudo power off, I guess? No. So the reboot. That's the one. Has it started now? Let's see. Nope, not yet. Trying to reconnect after we started here. Oh, we're still going. And also, your messages aren't showing up, so I don't know why, man. Okay. Now they're showing up on the stream, so I'm not just talking to myself. Me too, I actually paused my Unreal project. Yeah. I guess you get interested with other projects, don't you, dude? It's just how life works, I guess. I have no idea what it's doing there. Why it's taking so long to restart. It's because I can't read the message as well. Network wait online, services. I realize most things I like are related to games, yeah. You know, making games is quite interesting. 2D or 3D, yeah. If you ever want to make a game, man, let me know. We can do one on your free time. I love making games too. I just never have time for it. Well, now I work for a gaming company, so I should be able to have there here in Argentina. Everything's about web. Yeah, it's not just Argentina, man. If I'm honest with you, even here, very few jobs on the gaming industry compared to actual gaming development. But there are jobs nonetheless. Okay, so here we are. Reload window. So we have connected. Because graphics cards are quite expensive. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I think popular jobs in gaming today include just Unreal and Unity mostly. Those are the easiest ones to kind of find in the UK, at least. I'm not sure if it's the same for Argentina. But dude, since your English is good, why don't you apply for jobs in like America and Europe, in Spain maybe? You know, that could be a good thing for you, man. Good pay as well. Very good pay. Enter this on here. Okay, now we should have some stuff here. So what are we doing? We don't have Git. We do have Git. Yeah, no, we don't have Git. We do have pipex. Okay, pipex. Install colon, for example. Is that going to let me? I have never worked in the USA. I have, however, worked in the UK, where I currently live. So I know it's kind of better than Brazil, for example. For remote jobs, no man. I've tried to get remote jobs in the USA, but they are quite what do you call it? Quite difficult to get, especially if you're not living in America. But the pay, man, the pay is much better in America than it is here. I'll tell you that. In America, they'll pay you like 150 grand. There's 150,000 to, you know, for a normal job there in programming, I guess, in a good company. So the salary is much higher. Apex install, Conan, okay. These are packages, Conan install and pack. These are now globally available. Conan? No, Conan is not globally available. Ah, okay, so modify your path. Apex, ensure path. Okay. So if we do source bash rc. Do we have Conan now? Yes, we do have Conan. Amazing. Miguel, would you work in the USA? Is that what you want to do? I mean, I would as well. If I didn't have a family here in the UK, I guess. But it's a good thing though. It's a good experience. I'm gonna install that shell here because I don't like bash. I just don't like bash very much. Okay, so curl wget there. Okay, we've got that shell. And now we should be able to run this. Okay. Yes. It should probably change the password. Okay, cool. So if I do vim z-shell-rc, and I don't want this theme, my usual one is the ys one, and I can source z-shell-rc now. Great, so good, something more familiar. Today I'm going to record another YouTube just for learning processes. Yeah, man, I do recommend that. If you want me to, I mean, I'll take a look at your videos and I'll give you some feedback. But I can give you a tip though. Why don't you try recording them in Spanish? Because there's quite a few, videos about programming in English, and it's actually I find it more difficult to get more views in English than I did when I did videos in Portuguese. I had a channel in Portuguese that had a lot of subscribers, and this one is not very big. So try in Spanish too. You might get some audience and you might actually become popular. But yeah, let me know when you post the video and I will definitely watch it. Okay, so we're here now. If we close this one, so if we open another one, okay, let's reboot it again. So the reboot. Now you can see what's going on here. What are you going to record your video about, dude? Is it this library that you've been playing with? What's it called? The sfml? What is it going to be? Something simple. Alright, nice, yeah, keep it simple. I need more of those videos. Simple videos, simple and easy. About CMake, nice, yeah. Yeah, CMake videos are quite good. They tend to get a lot of views whenever I post them, so. Since it's hard to find, yeah, it is. Not many people do CMake videos. In fact, I think my most viewed videos are probably CMake. Let's take a look here. Yeah, you see, like, this is a CMake video, so 600 views. CICD, okay. CMake 1.5 1,000 views. CMake 1.1, and then I go to C++ now, like 100 views. You know, this is a year ago as well, so it's not good at all. Sometimes when I record myself, I'm like, yeah, dude, that is the, that's just normal. Everyone does that. Even I do that, man. Honestly, when I'm recording myself, I always pause. I always have to kind of sometimes quote myself. I have to stop to think about what I'm going to say. But you can't see that on my videos because you see, I quote myself. I edit my videos. So, and most people do as well. Everyone you watch on YouTube edit their videos. So don't worry too much about it, man. Just make sure you can cut it. You can get good at editing. All right. Let's open Visual Studio Code now. Yeah, we've got Visual Studio open again, and now we should have, hopefully, Z shell here. Right? Yeah, there you go. It's Z shell. I can see on the side. Great. Great. So we're basically mostly set up. The last test is to try and compile something from my GitHub, right? So this one here. This one needs Conan, it needs VC package, which I'm not going to install today. No, let's just copy the link here. And let's make a directory. No folder open, open folder. Let's make a directory here. Make the, ooh, where am I? Okay, I'm on my machine. I'm no longer on my machine now. Okay, cool. Going to unzip this thing, but I firstly need to install the unzip tool because it obviously doesn't come with Ubuntu for some reason, even though it's a universal tool. A bit frustrating, but now we can do unzip main. Okay, cool. There goes base64 main. Okay, so now we can open the folder. We can open RasbperryPi development, base64 main. Okay. And what do we have here? Have we got G++? If so, which version? 12. Have we got CMake? No, we do not. Have we got make? Yes, we do. Have we got Ninja? No, we do not. So we need to install all these things. So pipx install CMake and Ninja build the thing. Let's just do CMake first. Okay, now can I do CMake here? Not found. Pipx. Oh yeah. That's because I need to do pipx ensure path. Source z shell. Okay, cool. So we have pipx working now, so CMake also should work, good. And we can do pipx install Ninja. Good. Ninja build is installed now, so we have most of the things we need. So let's select a preset here. So what can we select? Preset, configure, select configure preset. Let's do a Unix make debug build. CMake version failed with error. CMake and executing capabilities failed with error. Oh, what is this? Okay, that's because I don't have CMake in this environment, but that will change once I reopen it. VS Code.
His biological dad walked out of his life when he was 6 months old.
Gosh, this song is lit.
He had punched my husband, and he had also punched me in the head.
He's a big kid, man. He's 6'1", 235 pounds.
Let's try again. Do you use your phone for the camera? No, I don't. Does it look good? I use my an actual webcam from Logitech. I'll show you the one I use. Is this one here? Not Logitech, sorry, Elgato. So you're asking if I use, I'm planning to show my face on camera on my videos. Yeah, I use this camera here, Elgato camera, webcam. This one here is the one I use. It's quite expensive though, unfortunately, but it has really good quality. But if you can use your phone, I think that's a very cheap alternative. It's also very good if you can use your phone. And the quality is very good. But yeah, man, you don't need a good quality camera, by the way. What I can tell you is that you should probably install this. So anyvideobroadcast. And this will do, you know, you can't see the background of my images, and that's because anyvideobroadcast does that for me. So you know, it has all of these filters here, as you can see, auto frame, eye contact, you know, background blur, background removal. You know, those are very good. I use the background removal to remove the background, so you can't see anything. But yeah, anyvideobroadcast is the one. That's what I recommend. That's how it's spelled. Configure CMake preset. CMake reconfigure, clean rebuild. The CMake tools not installed at all. Disable, uninstall, disable. I'm gonna need that because my cat's always fighting on my back. Yeah. See, I'm not sure if it will remove your cats. Yeah, the cats will not be removed, unfortunately, man. It has to be something like your background has to not be moving for it to work. If it's moving, it will probably not remove it, unfortunately. I'll figure something, yeah. Get a green screen, right? That's what it's called. That'll be even better. Why is it not building? CMake configure. Manage extension. But it is installed. If I go my terminal, body language also helps. Yeah, I mean you get good at that eventually. Like I'm terrible at it. I am not good at body language. So history restored. Interesting. What the hell is this? Executing some command. Copy. Yeah, I understand what this thread is saying. It's saying that the CMake is not in your path variable, but it is on mine because I did that with pipex. Terminal integrated shell in settings. What is that? Settings. Open settings. Is there a shell one somewhere? Config file, timeout, default extensions, enable. Yeah, we want all of that. Remote SSH path, an absolute path to the SSH executable. We don't want to change that. Server install path, don't want to change any of that. Shell login terminal. Terminal. Wait, what is this? You have to either add CMake to your path or provide the path to CMake variable. Yeah, let's open the settings. Can we open the settings here? The general settings. Open user settings. JSON, yeah. Remote SSH platform. What else is here? These are all the settings we can set. SSH enable agent, SSH path. Oh, this is not what we want to set. Why is it not finding CMake? It's right here. Look. CMake. Boom. CMake. Ah, no, it's not found. Yeah, it's claiming to be Z shell, but it doesn't. If I open a new one, then it's the right one. Then it has the CMake is here, but this one does not. Interesting. So what is the issue here? It's not opening with the right Z shell, at least. VS Code, remote, Z shell. So I'm going to integrate to the file for Linux, okay. Let's try that. Terminal. Z shell. Right, this is the one we want. Z shell default. Yeah. Is this gonna help? No, let's see. Tell me it works. What is this? Yeah, no, this is not the right shell. Still not the right shell. Don't understand what's going on here. So Z shell spawns there, it just doesn't spawn in this too. This is gonna be a pain. Yeah, because Z shell crashes when VS Code starts up, as you can see here. It doesn't actually loads up the path, which means CMake is not found anywhere. But if I run Z shell, yeah, very bad. CMake check. CMake path settings contains the correct path. Okay, right, we can try that. CMake. Oh. CMake path. It's just CMake. Let's try that again. So CMake. Where is CMake? Use a share CMake. Okay. Oh, there you go. Local bin CMake. Now he finds it, which is interesting. But there's still something wrong, I think. CMake configure. Okay, good. Could not find toolchain file. Debug toolchain. What's CMake? Because we haven't installed Conan. Okay, we're installing everything. There's still something extremely wrong with my SSH connection here with Visual Studio Code. Because when he opens the project, it doesn't actually open Z shell and it doesn't load the paths. So why is this taking so long? Okay, good. So Conan debug we should have column toolchain. All right. Let's configure again. Okay. And the thing is, can we build this? Clean rebuild. Oh, it's not finding gtest. Why is it not finding gtest? I want to know. See, so something didn't go right in the Conan. So generator to make depths, calling generate. What was installed here? So we have definitely got gtest installed, right? Because I can see it there. And I go gtest config. This is in the tests. So what is in the tests?
Didn't know if you were busy tonight, but
Yeah, it does find CMake, right?
if you're around, give me a text. Bye.
Yeah, so we've installed for release, I guess, in there. So let's try and do it again. But with debug installed. So s build type equals debug. Let's have a look. Yeah, build type is equals debug now. And hope that's the problem. Let's reconfigure now. We have done that. Is this going to be found? Clean rebuild. Yeah, he did this time.
On second thought, never mind.
Or did he?
Things came up.
I think it did. Okay. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Let's just build in deep in release as well now, just to make sure we've got the setup okay now. Release there, and then we want to put it in rel. Okay, and if I just simply select the release, Unix make release, reconfigure, and clean build, it should all be built just fine. Okay, so I'm convinced that this is working okay. Now the next interesting thing to do is to actually install Rust, and also try to compile one of my projects here. So let's find out. So this one. Let's just copy the link to the zip again, because we don't really want to mess up with Git SSH files yet. So wget, we got that, and then we unzip the main, I guess, right? No, we don't want to do that. Oh, okay, interesting. What? unzip main.1.1. Okay. Let's install Rust in the first place. Rust install Raspberry Pi. What do you drink when working? Oh dude, I drink coffee. And if it's a really fucked up piece of code, it'll be vodka. I'm only joking. I don't drink alcohol a lot. But I drink coffee quite a lot. Sometimes. Very sugary, sweet coffee. Alright, this is for WSL. Does it still work for this? Download the installer. Proceed with installation, the phone. Downloading Rust C. I mean, I'm maybe pushing it too much by installing or using the script to install on WSL and not on an ARM on an ARM Ubuntu build. So we'll see if it works. Right? To configure your current shell, run source. Let's just run this. Cargo. Yeah, cargo does work. Cool. So if we go into CD Rust now, remote, connect to a host. I just want to open in the workspace, right? Open new terminal. What about you, Miguel? What do you drink when when you're working? Okay, yeah. So I can open a folder here. Good, good. Now, I know I need Rust Analyzer. I'm going to install it. Just workspace and install. And also install this. Coca-Cola, coffee, and the next, yeah, the next day water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I try and drink a lot of water to hydrate myself. Do you do exercises while we go? Like I try to go to the gym maybe 4 times a week sometimes. Try to be more active. Because we code most of the time, we don't really do any exercise when we're sitting down, so it's good to do exercise. Okay, now the point is just to try and build this Rust project that I've got and try and run it and see if it works. Okay, so target debug. Okay, so we got that up. Can we Rust? Can we cargo build this? Let's see. Okay, yeah, seems to be building a lot of stuff, which is good. Now, I've got to say the build times are definitely slower than, you know, building on my machine, which is fair enough. I'm building on a Raspberry Pi basically, so it's not ideal. But it's very, very slow, I gotta say. Yeah, Miguel, this is the web crawler that I was building the last 2 days. I'm gonna continue that tomorrow, I think. I just didn't want to do any of it today because I was sick of it. Build failed, waiting for other jobs to finish. Why did it fail? Because I don't have OpenSSL. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So sudo apt-get install. I think I just need OpenSSL for this build. Okay, let's try again. Why? So most likely you need to install package config. Yeah. So apt-get install pkg config. I thought that should be included in the build essential. That is definitely something that should be included in a build essential. Okay, so let's try again. Now it works. Great. Yeah, you see how much faster it was to just set up my Rust build compared to my C++ build. It's a little bit scary how complicated C++ is nowadays compared to other languages, other modern languages. But I still love it. I still love it. Have you tried any Rust, yeah, Miguel? Have you tried, you know, writing a few programs in Rust to see if you like it? Either you like it or you hate it. I think there's no in between. Oh, no worries, man. You enjoy your party, by the way. Don't worry about me. You should enjoy your mom's cumpleaños. You did a Hello World, yeah. It's fairly easy to start a Hello World in it. Oh. I was saying that, you know, it's scary how much faster it is to set up a Rust project for building than it is to set up a C++ one. Like, I just did this in 10 minutes. I've been trying to install all the tools and compile my C++ project in maybe the last half an hour or something. So you see, 3 times slower than Rust. A little bit scary. However, you know, when you're building the project, you can see how slow Rust is compared to C++ in this case. But you know, we have a lot more dependencies than the other project, I guess. Yeah, this project has a lot of dependencies on multi-threading libraries and HTTP request libraries and so on. Whereas the other project that I was building doesn't have any of that. It was just, I think Google Test was the only dependency that you had. So yeah. So all in all, C++ is definitely slower for setting up projects, but I think it's still faster for building than Rust, in my opinion. So nice. So now we have something to target, debug. There you go. So is it working? It seems to be. So it goes to my website and tries to find links from there, I guess. But it's very slow. Still hasn't responded to my website. I mean, at least the build has built, and that's all I care about now. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a deadlock somewhere. I don't know. Let's try google.com. Yeah, it finds links with Google straight away. Is my website just not working? It seems to be working. If I restart it, yeah. I really like the... Oh, I don't know what he said after that. I think it... Okay, yeah, we hit the same problem we had yesterday, which was the deadlock, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I just need to fix it myself at some point, so we will figure that out tomorrow. And yeah, Miguel, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now, Miguel. It's like nearly 12 here in the UK. I don't know what time it is in Argentina. I guess it's the same time as Brazil, right? So 3 or 4 hours behind. Let's see, time in Buenos Aires. Yeah. So it's like basically 4 hours behind. Yeah, dude, I have a deadlock in my code somewhere with the links, so it doesn't. 8 PM, yeah. So it basically doesn't find any more URLs because it's waiting for the lock somewhere that's not been released. So I have to figure out what the issue is tomorrow, basically. But yeah, aside from that, I can, yeah. I'm fine with this. I did what I wanted to do today, which was to set up the building stuff for Rust and C++ on the Raspberry Pi, so I can connect to it via SSH through Visual Studio or simply the terminal, and it has all the tools now. So yeah, which is cool because I can, you know, I can use my computer to do development, or I can go my phone or my iPad or a different laptop and get the same environment. So yeah. And yeah, man, thank you for joining again, Miguel. It was nice to see you, and please go enjoy your mama's cumpleaños. Wish her happy birthday for me, alright? And yeah, dude, bye bye. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you in a bit. Listen to Crawl. Oh yeah, I like that song, dude. It's one of my favorite songs by Linkin Park. I'm a big fan of Linkin Park, you know, since I was a very young child, a niño. I've been a fan of Linkin Park for ages, so I'm glad you enjoyed too. Right. Good night, Miguel. Good night. Bye bye.